Hey guys, before I start today's review, I just wanted to address a controversy that happened in the last episode that we did. I don't really know how to talk about this without getting personal, but Kyle, as you can tell, he's not here with us right now, and it's because he made a remark last episode about Arctic vibranium, which is completely false. It's actually Antarctic vibranium, and he's not going to be joining us for today's episode because he's taking a sabbatical right now. He wants to reflect on his mistakes. And I am just deeply sorry for the Antarctic community. Now, the review will go on. It's just going to be me. So we're going to get to it. And
hey, I'm ready to record.
hang on. Okay.
Alrighty, guys. So today we finally got to see Black Panther. Yup.
It was great.
So amazing, so good.
To quote another feline, it was great.
Great. The Orange Tiger.
Yeah. Orange Tiger versus Black Panther. Oh, spoilers. Shit.
Who would win?
Okay, no. For real, guys. This review will have spoilers, but we'll get to that later. So you can continue to listen for this first half, and so you could gather our thoughts. So maybe if you're still on the fence to see the movie, you can go out and see the movie based on what we said.
Yes.
Now, Kyle, did you enjoy? Because last time you said it was 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I did. I did say that.
Are you? What's your score now?
I was wrong. My opinion has changed drastically. It is a 10 out of 10 for me. Perfect score.
Wow.
Across the board.
I think I want to agree with you. I want to say 10 out of 10, but I think I'm going to leave a little cushion. Just a little bit. 9.8 out of 10. Because maybe there is something I don't like, and maybe we'll get into it in this review. Now, let's get into... I think that what people want to hear about is like the action. Is it action intensified as all the other Marvel movies?
My goodness. Marvel is known for its action-packed sequences.
Yes.
And this movie does not disappoint.
No. I would say it has a fighting climax on par with Civil War's airport scene.
I think I will agree with you on that.
Maybe we'll get into which you like better, but I feel like this one is really on par with how they do things. Let's talk about the characters, because I really feel like the characters were the ones that drove this story. This movie was very character-driven. You get to fall in love with some of these characters.
Yeah, totally. Like, the side characters don't feel minor at all.
No.
I cared about these characters. I wanted to know what would happen to them.
I would compare these side characters to what Thor should have been. Remember the original Thor, where Thor had like his band of warriors?
Oh yeah, Thor and the Warriors 3.
Yeah.
And Lady Sif.
who disappeared in Ragnarok.
Where did she go?
I have no idea. She wasn't there.
Do we talk about the characters that we don't like, or...
You want to talk about the villains first?
We could.
Or do you mean like literally don't like...
Like, yeah, just your personal opinion. Like,
Okay,
who did you not like in the movie?
Okay, because I don't think there's a spoiler that Klaue's in this movie.
Klaue, yes. He was in the trailer.
He was in the trailer, so
people
that's
know.
fair game. I feel like he wasn't a bad character, but it's because everybody else was so good that he just kind of fell to the wayside.
Yeah.
I think his actor did a good job portraying him. I just felt like there was so much in this movie, especially in the second half, that I just kind of forgot about him later on.
Things got real crazy real fast.
Chadwick Boseman did a really good job as Black Panther.
Oh, yeah. Remember last time I mentioned that I wasn't sure if he was going to do a good job, but I wanted to be optimistic since this is his solo movie.
Yes.
He did live up to the expectation.
I want to give the Best Actor award to Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
I talked about this in the expectations video about how I thought Killmonger was going to be like the guy in this movie.
Yes.
And I was not wrong.
Best villain.
Best villain, for sure.
Hands down. No one comes close.
No. Man, like I said before, they're killing it with the villains nowadays. Vulture was really good in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Hela was pretty nice too in Ragnarok.
And maybe there's even a case to be made on the part of Ultron. Even though there are people with issues regarding Ultron, I'd say it's fair to say he was a decent villain.
Yeah, but after all those guys, I'm pretty sure maybe Loki has to combat Killmonger for the throne.
But I mean, Loki isn't really a villain now.
He's more of an anti-hero now.
Anti-hero. People like him.
Yeah, but Killmonger.
People. Yeah, I mean, you just when he bursts onto the scene, you hate it. You hate this guy.
Yeah, you love to hate him.
You love to hate this guy.
When he's in the scene, he commands every scene. Like he is the boss of each scene, and
his presence is felt.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan portrays Killmonger as this very dude with he has what's the word, conviction.
Conviction, yes.
He has goals he wants to do, and they're sound goals. If you think about it, it makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense. If you look at it from his perspective, you might even want to root for the guy.
Yeah, he's the badass.
He is.
Can I talk about how his theme in this movie?
Oh my goodness,
so badass. It's not like the typical "I'm a bad person." He's got a hip hop beat to it, and fucking every time it plays, I was like, "Oh shit, these things are going down, man." Killmonger's my favorite villain of all time.
I think maybe I'll agree with you there.
Yeah, you think so? Okay. So for you people who haven't seen the movie yet, get ready.
Prepare yourselves.
Another thing I talked about in the expectations video is about immersion. In this movie, Wakanda was beautiful.
Totally, it was a breathtaking. It was a visual masterpiece.
Yeah, because I'm more of a guy who watches a movie just because of the characters and the plot and all that stuff. But when it's a good setting, it really helps you get into that mood for listening to the story and all that stuff. Wakanda did a really great job with how they did it like that. For those who haven't seen the movie or are thinking maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I fully recommend this movie. If you're a Marvel fan, if you're a superhero fan in general, watch this movie because it really does a good job of portraying a lesser known hero. Because Black Panther, we've heard about him a little bit, but now I really think he's going to be one of the more popular heroes of all time.
Yes, allow us to persuade you to see this film because it really is worth watching.
Now, let's dig into the spoilers.
Spoiler alert! This is your warning.
Yeah. Play the what's it called music?
I don't know.
The Twilight Zone music. Yeah, that one. That's it's spoiler warning. Okay, now let's begin. Zuri dies.
No! But who is Zuri?
Yeah, okay. Let's go straight from the top, okay? The movie starts off with this what's it called? This voiceover narration over we are the people of Wakanda and the tribes and all that stuff. Did you like the visual representation they had in the beginning?
Yes. I really got a feel of I don't want to say the entire culture, but it felt good.
Yeah, you get into the lore. The lore quick.
Like you mentioned, immersion. That's all part of it.
Yeah. There's some movies that overplay that type of intro where
to the point where it gets almost corny.
Yeah. Like you're listening to an audiobook. It's just should I take notes? It doesn't do that. It didn't get to that point. It throws this information at you that Wakanda is made out of 5 tribes, and that there's a king who is known as the Black Panther who gets his powers from this purple weed thing.
Yes.
This herb.
Smoke weed every day. Can I say that? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Man. Do it again.
Smoke weed every day. I said it. But yeah, in the beginning, they tell you what you need to know. Mm-hmm. And they hook you in.
And they head straight into this apartment thing, which is from African tribe, people talk like this. And then okay, now we're talking like this on the streets. It was a weird transition for me, but I understood it because the scene in the beginning was so important for the rest of the film. Which, shall we talk about it?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
That's the reason for this video, so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
What to talk about?
The first Black Panther killed his own brother in the beginning of the movie because his own brother betrayed him by selling the vibranium tech to other people.
That's a big no-no.
Yeah.
So I actually, you mentioned Zuri?
Yeah.
That guy in that scene, I had no idea he was gonna
Be Zuri.
be Zuri because he was wearing these street clothes.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
looked all thug
Yeah.
and shit. Like,
And then he becomes Rafiki.
yeah, he became this Rafiki character, dude.
Yeah. Have you seen Lion King?
Yeah, you know, guys, I want to make that parallel here. Like, if you've seen Lion King and if you enjoyed the Lion King, watch Black Panther.
This is like Marvel's version of Lion King.
Like Lion King, The Jungle Book, and Thundercats. All of that.
It's, oh my god. Now that I think about it, it is pretty similar the way you say it.
Yeah,
it's
because
like Killmonger's Scar who wants the throne.
yeah,
They're fighting for the
yeah.
throne. Like,
oh yeah, because he does have royal blood, so
he does. Oops.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. Nah.
We already told you.
We're in the spoiler zone.
Spoilers.
Knee deep, guys.
Who is Killmonger really?
Killmonger is Black Panther's cousin.
Drop some bombs.
He's the son of the brother that we talked about right before. Let's talk about Killmonger.
Killmonger. We can get into the nitty gritty, juicy details.
In the expectations video, I talked about how I thought Killmonger was going to be this badass villain, and I was not wrong one bit. In fact, I think he exceeded my expectations. And like we said before the spoiler things, he was really, really nice. And the reason why is because he kills so many people in this movie.
Man, so much death and blood. It was amazing. But it wasn't just... Well, it might have been senseless killing on his part, but it drove home just how dedicated he was to this mission of his. Which was to get back to Wakanda. Like... Well, we did say spoilers again, right?
Yeah.
I just want to clarify that.
Now we're like stomach deep, you know?
Stomach deep in the spoilers. He killed his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Just to get to Ulysses Klaue.
Yeah, and then he killed Klaue.
Then he killed Klaue too.
Killmonger becomes Kingmonger.
Kingmonger.
As I talked about in expectations before. And as King, he's so fucking... That money shot when he was like burning all of the purple herbs.
Oh yeah.
Probably like really, really nice. What a great scene that was. I was freaking out in the theater. Can we talk about how we were seated in the front row at the theater?
Yeah, I feel like we should mention that. You know, it did affect our experience.
Yeah.
What was your experience while we were there?
It was funny because we got there and we didn't think... We knew it would be a big deal, but we didn't think the whole theater would be packed.
It was, full house.
And here in the Philippines, you're not allowed to... Like, you have to pick your seats before you go in. So we had to pick these two seats that were straight up in the front row, and we had to, like, look up to the giant screen.
All of the other seats were taken, man.
Yeah. It was a little dizzying during the fast scenes, but I think I got used to it because I sunk back, and I tried to absorb the whole widescreen myself.
Yeah,
but I think you had more trouble than I did.
A little bit, because I'm so used to just seeing everything. Like, I don't have to move my head, or my eyes aren't darting everywhere.
Yeah.
But, you know, just because the movie was so epic, I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah. I was like, I hope this doesn't handicap our viewing experience. Because in Thor Ragnarok, we had a kid seated in front of us that wouldn't stop moving.
Man, like, okay, no offense to the people out there with children, but please do not bring them with you when you go to see these movies, because
You just say, no offense to the people with children out there.
Just, no offense to you people who decided to have babies and then bring them to the theater.
We're trying to enjoy a Marvel movie.
We want to see...
Don't bring your demon spawn into the movies.
Or at least make sure they're well behaved.
Yeah, give them a cookie or something.
Or like sedate them.
What? Oh my god.
But going back to Killmonger, part of what makes him an interesting villain is...
His reasoning for...
Yeah, because it kind of reflects on real-world events.
Yeah, right.
Is that safe to say?
Yeah. A lot of people, especially in America right now, they're viewing Black Panther as this great political movement or black movement, social movement, that's the word.
Yes.
Social movement movie for what's happening in America right now with Trump as president and, the black oppression and all that. I would say that this movie had that kind of theme to it, and it does a great job portraying it, but it's not in your face. Like, this is not what the movie is about. Like, the movie is about Black Panther.
Yes.
But the black oppression stuff is like really, I'd say it's really well done, because the reason Killmonger's like trying to become king of Wakanda is because he's lived in America. And I'm saying this stuff off the top of my head, like, this is not what Killmonger says in the movie.
Yes.
He never, like, states it right away, but, like, he's lived in America, he's seen how much of his brothers, referring to other black Americans, or, black people in general in areas, and how they are being treated as, like, being under, where he knows that there's a society of Wakandans who have this technology, and they could easily overthrow every single government in the world.
They have all this power, but they just choose not to use it.
They stay in hiding, and they choose not to help, their brethren, mostly because they don't know, because they're so secluded.
So isolated, and I don't know. I feel like it's more of they want to stay neutral. They don't want to, like Black Panther or King T'Challa mentioned, he doesn't want to go out and wage wars with the super advanced technology that they have, because let's face it, who's gonna win? Wakanda, definitely.
Yeah. And, like, Black Panther, in the climax of the movie, you really see these two ideals going at it. Where Black Panther feels like they should keep the peace, or the peace that they have now. Whereas Killmonger wants to get revenge on all these people who have oppressed. And he wants to make sure that they're on top. And it's just like these two ideals. And I'm pretty sure, like, when I lived in the States, I knew people who thought like who thought like King T'Challa, who thought like Killmonger. And it's just, like, very interesting seeing them go together and, like, go fight against each other.
Yeah, these different perspectives and all, and with the scenes in the movie, I think what really makes them is the soundtrack too. I mean, I was feeling some feelings, because
you were bopping. I saw you.
I was rocking my head back and forth, because man, Kendrick Lamar is featured on this soundtrack, and The Weeknd. Shout out to them. SZA, SZA. Man, I like that. I don't think it's about black pride, but it's just about showcasing black excellence.
Yeah, there it is. That should be the theme of this movie.
And well, you also talked about the climax. I don't know which scene you're referring to, but I think it's the scene at the end where all the people are fighting each other, going crazy, and
it starts off like that, and then it becomes secluded between Black Panther and Killmonger.
the 1v1 sequence
in the train. Like,
man,
there's a train. Spoiler? Nah, what? There's a train. There's a train in the movie.
I'll admit that when I watch these types of scenes, and there's like a 1v1 scene, I don't really pay attention to them. Because I like the big climax battles with all the people.
You like the battle royale types.
Yeah. But in this movie, I quite enjoyed seeing Killmonger and Black Panther try to kill each other.
Yeah, I like battle royales, but when it's like one-on-one, it really feels personal. Like shit. Oh yeah, like they're going at it. And shout out to the people who choreographed all these fighting scenes, because
that must have been a lot of work.
Oh yeah, because it's funny, because a lot of people give props to actors and directors.
Oh yeah,
they forget about the fighting choreographer dudes. Whoever, I don't know, is that even the right title for them?
I guess so. Yeah, I think that's
choreographer guys.
Yeah, the
props to them.
So, the people involved in these fight scenes. I don't know if you guys know. If you don't know by now, shame on you. But there is this elite squad of warriors who are exclusively female.
Yes.
They are called the, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Dora Milaje or Dora Milaje. Or
it's pronounced Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje. Well, yeah, anyway. Or also known as the Midnight Angels. There was this one, what was the general's name? She was on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, Denai
Gurira. Shout out to the Michonne fans out there.
She plays Okoye in this movie.
Okoye.
Yeah, and the other one, Nakia, who plays like a spy in this
Lupita Nyong'o. Yes. She was amazing in this movie.
Those two are really nice. They benefited, like I said, they benefited the movie. These side characters weren't just side characters.
Yeah. Oh, and you also talked about Black Panther's little sister. What was her name?
Shuri.
Shuri. She was cool. She was like this tech genius.
Yeah.
She was actually the one who did all of Black Panther's suits and whatnot, and it was nice to see all of them partake in that final battle. Now, my favorite part. Oh yeah.
Give me my 2 cents.
Oh yeah, go.
Shuri became. I think she was like the comedic aspect of this movie. There's not too much comedy. There's just like a good break between action scenes.
Yes, a healthy dose.
Yeah, and she definitely gets a lot of those. No, what were you saying?
Well, yes. Going back to what I wanted to say, my favorite part of this whole battle scene.
Should we talk about that?
I think we should.
You could possibly be taking it away from people.
Well,
I think it's worth it.
I think they deserve to know.
Okay.
Guys, there are attack rhinos in this movie.
Oh my god. In the climax of the movie, this rhino trainer herder dude, he blows this horn,
and he summons
these rhinos in armor. I'm like, first of all, rhinos have natural armor. Why do they need more armor?
They need more armor. These are Wakandan rhinos.
Yeah. They come stomping down to the scenes and fucking wreck shit. And it was so out of left field. Like, it made me laugh. But then I started seeing them fuck shit up, and I was like, oh my god.
Like, just when you thought that it couldn't get any crazier, boom, attack rhinos.
I think the funny part of that, like the aspect of it, is because it's real. It could be real. Like,
yeah, like, why aren't we funding this?
Yeah, screw tanks and guns. Let's fight with rhinos.
Rhinos, get some giraffes while you're at it.
Yeah.
Since we're on this topic,
okay,
let's talk about that guy, the rhino herder guy.
Wakabi.
I hate him. He's the guy.
I was getting to him.
He's the guy who let Killmonger in.
Yeah, he was like, okay, for those of you who, maybe you have seen the movie. For those who have seen the movie and they're just following us, Wakabi is the dude. He was Black Panther's best friend. Best
friend, quote unquote best friend.
And he was also the husband of Okoye.
Okoye.
And then like he gets all like hissy fitty about Black Panther not killing Klaue.
You didn't kill Klaue.
Yeah, and then he gets all like, well, I don't like you anymore.
Your father did not kill Klaue. You did not kill Klaue. I hate you now.
How many times am I gonna wait for?
It's just that guy. I don't know what that character's deal is, but
you know how I knew you didn't like him because you kept saying throughout the movie, I hate this guy.
I did. I felt I had to vocalize my strong opinions about this asshole.
Well, he's still alive. I think he's gonna be in Infinity War too because of all the rhinos.
Well, he's not gonna be alive for long because I'm gonna kill him.
Oh my goodness gracious! Watch out, actor who plays Wakabi.
I'm coming for you.
Kyle from the OddKast is coming for you. Oh, there is one thing I want to talk about.
Yes.
Here's my point 2 that I didn't think was right in the movie. It was when they're rallying to go stop Killmonger with his plan. Black Panther arrives on the scene, and then the 3 other women, Shuri, Nakia, and then Agent Ross sneak into the tech lab like it was nothing.
Oh, so easily. All they had for cover was like cloth.
Yeah,
over their faces.
I'm like, that was the only thing. That was the only part of the movie I was like, okay, that's how you do it.
They were just so good at being stealthy.
Yeah.
They were undetected.
Maybe they had cloth technology.
Cloth technology. Oh, speaking about cloth technology, well,
okay.
Not really cloth, but stealth. Mm-hmm. You mentioned last time that you thought an Infinity Stone would be revealed here, the last one.
No stones here.
No stone.
So where is the reality stone?
Correction. Soul stone.
Soul stone.
The soul stone.
Where is the reality stone then?
The reality stone is from the Aether. Huh? The from Thor Dark World.
Oh, the red one?
Yes, that is what that is.
Okay. So, the soul stone is the one that's left.
That is the last one. We don't know where it is.
Well, I guess we'll never find out.
It's gonna be with Adam Warlock, duh.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
I think we said pretty much everything that we had to say about Black Panther. It was okay. All right. Going back to the first question or the last question I had in the previous episode, is this the best Marvel solo film? Do you think?
So far.
So far.
Yes.
Okay. I agree. That's the end of our Black Panther review. Like us on Facebook and subscribe to us if you haven't yet. We're going to be talking more about stuff. I think our next episode might not even be movie related.
It may or may not be.
We'll see what happens. All right, thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.
Ciao.
Okay.